I'm still trying to discover why our local legal celebrities, Thelma and Louise, have new cases here at Maitland Local Court. In the last part, I talked about approaching the court registry and asking about the charge. I was told I wasn't allowed to know that information. After that, I've been going to the court mentions and listening from the public gallery, but I haven't found out any information. That's not a surprise. At a lot of court mentions, they are just adjourned and very little information is said out loud. Sometimes it might take me 1 or 2 court mentions to piece the information together. Also, Maitland Local Court can be challenging. Most of the time you can't see what's going on from the gallery because of the dock. So I mostly just listen, which is hard when the court doors open and close so often, which lets in the noise from the traffic outside. Look, finding out information from the gallery is achievable. You just need to work for it. So I decide to formally apply to the court to know what the charge is. I fill in the form and ask the following questions. Is there a suppression or non-publication order in place? What is the charge? What date did the offence occur? What suburb did the offence occur in? I sign the form, which is me giving the court written undertakings that I understand the court rules. The court asks me for more details on the reason why I want this information. I email back a few paragraphs, basically outlining what this is all about. I'm not focused on the actual defendants, rather it's about my experience discovering public information and having a conversation about legal proceedings. My request is refused. So really I'm left with sitting in the gallery and hoping the charge will be spoken out loud. Not being allowed to know if a suppression or non-publication order is in place is a bit of a concern. I like to make sure I'm following the rules. If I do find out information, I'll need to be careful if I go on and include it in any content. In my opinion, I think the existence of a suppression or non-publication order should be public information. I need to know what I can and cannot say. Not knowing, honestly, it starts to deter me from following this case. Not being allowed to know if a suppression or non-publication order is in place makes this exercise risky for me. So I'm proceeding with caution. While I'm working out what I'm going to do next, Louise suddenly reappears back on the court list with a new case. But here's the new challenge. As I said, I only have listening from the gallery as a method of finding out the charge. Well, Louise suddenly has a case at Newcastle Local Court, but it's on a Sunday. Yes, the court sits on the weekends. I do another series on that if you're interested in some of those cases. Weekend court is also referred to as bail court. Usually someone has been bail refused by the police on the Friday night or over the weekend, and the case needs to go to court as soon as possible. Only a select few of the New South Wales local courts sit on the weekend. Here in the Hunter Valley, our weekend court is Newcastle Local Court. The problem for me with court on the weekend is the courthouse is closed to the public, so I can't access the gallery and listen. But now I know Louise has something new going on. However, like the existing cases, I have no idea what's going on. I will continue to watch the court lists.